When I got to a sunset perch in Ghana, West Africa, a gentleman came over to us and said, "You are welcome, you are invited." Which means he didn't say, "Who are you?" or "What are you doing here?" or "This is not a place for you." He welcomed and invited us to the fort of West Africa in the country of Ghana. I have been a stand for the human family getting to know each other and learning from and with each other ever since that 1975 encounter with that gentleman. So I found my way into leadership development and in business and in government and nonprofits, and then into the cause and movement building arena of sustainability as a driver of large-scale social transformation. So that's how we get to do this work together with youth, is inviting them into their natural leadership for the future of the earth. Our portion of the program is going to emphasize what's called inquiry-based learning, where we ask questions and find out what response gets triggered in all of the people in the room, the youth, the learning resources, the elders. And there's a meta question that guides our work, and that is, what is the call of the time? Each person that's on the planet today gets to be in a living inquiry between themselves and their environment, their history, their culture, their education or its lack, their opportunities and resources or their lack. And they get to be in a living question with themselves: what am I called to pay attention to and notice? What am I called to do? Who am I called to be? And that's the meta question of the call of the time, comes to us from the Brahma Kumaris, which is an international humanitarian meditation and healing organization that emanates out of India. But they have 8,000 centers around the world. And they've supported my learning in looking to ask that question and invite members of our society into that question. What is the call of the time? So as we already heard about turning the ears within, we ask, how do we resource ourselves and look around for a diet of perceptual input that's very diverse? So it's not, if I'm, whatever my faith background or my political background, if I only stay in the earshot of the people from that line of thinking, I have a very limited diet of perceptual input. So one of the ways to be a learner and a lifelong learner is to seek a diverse perceptual mix. And we encourage that with young people, to go and try magazines and websites and go to conferences you wouldn't think of that are for you, or find a mentor from another field that you've never pursued before and just ask them, how did they get to be who they are? Diverse perceptual mix.